Assalamu alaikum Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Did Sultan al-Awliya Mawlana Shaykh Nazim dressed other tariqas as well due to his unique station?
He's in charge of all tariqas. How could it know? We just explained the tariqa is tariqa. Tariqa are finishing schools. If you want to be an officer in the army, you have to go to specific schools. I don't know about Canada, but in America there are specific schools to produce officers. You don't become officer by entering the army, you have to go to Naval Academy, Annapolis. These are specific schools, they make officers based on your level of intelligence, level of your acumen, what you specialize in, and they take them through whole degree and they come out as an officer. So you don't join the regular army and say, I'm going to work my way to being an officer, it'll be 30 years before you get there. But the officer training completely different. They come out as officers, as captains, and they enter and they have a whole career as an officer. So same for heavens, because heavens come first, that you have to be in a school of adab. So these are people whom have been trained in tariqas, brought up in tariqas, given their dhikrs, their awrads, their tafakkur, the contemplation, because they have to have the fuel, the manner, the understanding, the knowledges that Allah is going to now destine upon that soul, that soul going to be entered into wilayah. So it doesn't just appear from nowhere, they're inspired to learn, to follow, to learn, to understand, to start doing zikrs. Many people watching online that Allah has inspired them to watch, to follow. Why? Because their soul's reality is to reach wilayah and sainthood. So these different tariqas, they make the rijal, they take boys and they train boys and women to be rijal, the servants of Allah. How? By their good manners, good character and adab. Out of all the schools of tariqas, we say Naqshbandi al-Awliya is the soul of these schools. Means they carry the ulum and knowledges that flow to all the tariqas. Just nothing to do with the shaykhs. So there can be shaykhs in Rifai sitting now in a Rifai zikr and a Qadiri zikr all over the world, Shazali zikr, Suharwardi zikr, everywhere. But those knowledges from Naqshbandiyat al-Awliya is flowing into all their tariqas. And it just so happened that the Sultan al-Awliya of that time was a Naqshbandi shaykh, and before him was a Naqshbandi shaykh. So this was an immense reality given and an honour given to Naqshbandiyat al-Awliya, but it's not always the case. And there are people sitting in a Qadri zikr on a floor and they're not talking, they're not the shaykh of the association but they are kutub, because they have to be in that environment and this is their life, to be in the circles of zikr and the associations of paradise, because they are paradise souls. So the Muhammadan government and the tariqas are separate, they're different realities. You will find all of the Muhammadan government in the tariqas, but you don't find, I guess you would find all of them also in the Muhammadan government because they're coming from the different tariqas. But it's not that everyone's sitting in a particular zikr and they're the head of that zikr and that's the kutub, the head of this one is the gawth, it's not like that. But they all are in the tariqas because this is their life of zikr and the awrads and the teachings and the associations of paradise, inshaAllah.